Right, good morning everyone. It's Friday morning Qigong, beaming to you from Northumberland, and we have with us today the lovely Wendy, the gorgeous Lindsay, and the beautiful Lorna. Thank you for being here with us to create this circle of Qi. It's always nicer to practice Qigong with other people. So we've just had a little check-in. So just take a moment just to stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Just align your tailbone down towards the earth, tuck your chin in, take some deep belly breaths, palms in prayer position, press the knuckles into your heart space, breathe into the belly, the ribs and the chest, wave breathing, inhaling, belly, ribs, chest, exhaling, chest, ribs, belly, inhaling, belly, ribs, chest, exhaling, chest, ribs, belly. One more, breathing and inhaling, exhaling a little bit longer, then you inhale, and then let's go into heart to sky, heart to the earth, bend in the knees, bring your heart down towards the earth, inhaling, heart to the sky, exhaling, heart to the earth. Keep that breathing pattern of belly, ribs, chest, and then exhaling, chest, ribs, belly. Perhaps imagine smoke coming out of your organs, your lungs as you breathe out, or any tension that you might be holding. Inhaling, connect your heart to the sky. Exhaling, connect your heart to the earth. Inhaling, heart to the sky. Exhaling, heart to the earth. Now we're going to go into spinal cord breathing. It's the same pattern with the spine. Inhaling, opening the chest, arching the lower back, only look up as far as is comfy. Exhaling, tuck the tailbone under, round the back, tuck the chin in, and spread the arms across the rib cage. Inhale, belly, rib, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Making the ha sound just to help to let go of any physical tension, emotional tension, or mental tension. One more in the forward and backward plane. And then let's spiral to the right. So inhaling, opening to the right. Sorry, your left. Exhaling back to the center. Inhaling, spiraling the other side. Exhaling. Let's just do a few times each side. The legs straighten a little bit as you come up. They bend as you come down. Inhaling, spiraling, opening out the chest. Exhaling. One more each side. Inhaling, opening. Exhaling. Inhaling, opening. And then just place one hand on your hip. Oh, I'm just going to let one more lady in. One hand on your hip. I'll show you the move. Inhaling, exhaling, blocking out the moon. Inhaling, exhaling, blocking out the moon. Just continue your practice, ladies and gentlemen, if you can join us. Blocking out the moon. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. And then go on the other side, hand on your hip, bend the knees, inhaling, up the midline, get to the face, turn, 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 blocking out the moon, pivot on the back leg, just watch your knees aren't twisting. Inhaling, exhaling. Again, make the out breath a little bit longer if possible. Really good in the autumn. One more. Inhaling. Lovely. Hands, backs of hands together. Inhaling all the way up. And then reaching up to the sky. Exhaling. Backs of hands together. Inhaling, stretching up. One more. Inhaling. And then eagle soaring. Inhaling, floating the hands up. Backs of hands touch. And floating down. With this one, visualize your lungs being stretched up as though you're hanging them on a coat hanger, stretching up, and then imagine the lungs floating down again. Inhaling, stretching the lungs up, up, up. In the thoracic cavity, exhale. This one stretches the fascia around the lungs, helping the lungs to be more flexible so that we can bring more air in. This time, touch the palms together and stretch up and wiggle in your rib cage from side to side. Again, expanding into the chest. Exhale down. And one more. Just try and cross your hands the other way, if you can remember. Inhaling and then wiggling your chest. Side to side. Lovely. Exhaling down. Let's go into knocking in the door of life to warm us up a little bit. Wide-ish stance, as wide as is comfortable for you. Knees are bent. And then turning from the hips and the waist. Your arms just wrap around, knocking on the lower abdomen and the lower back area. Keep breathing deeply into the belly. Deep inhale and exhale. Inhale into the whole of the belly, the back, the waist. Exhaling, letting go. And let your neck be soft, your back be loose and relax, your shoulders relax. Just lunging a little bit, just in order to increase the movement a little bit, warm us up a wee bit more. Inhaling, exhaling. Lovely. And then just knocking under the lung point, just underneath the collarbone, in that little hollow where the sort of shoulder joint joins the arm, joins the chest, beg your pardon. Inhaling, exhaling. And then coming back to the belly and the lower back area. Slowing it down, slowing it down. Okay. Just standing for a moment, just notice how you feel after those first few exercises. Maybe a little bit taller, brighter, a bit more expanded. Okay. We'll do one more spinal opening exercise called swimming dragon. So again, a wide stance for this one, pressing your knuckles into the palm. And with this one, we lunge one way and then we lunge the other way. So it's a good leg strengthening one. And then as we lunge to the side, the arms slide across, back to the center, lunge the other way, arms slide across. We're getting like a sideways opening in the spine. Now this time, as you slide the hands across, turn to look over the opposite shoulder, back to the center. Slide the hands the other way and then turn. So we're sort of getting a little bit of a twist in the neck. Just let your breathing be deep and slow and relaxed. Just go as far as is comfortable in the lunge. Try and keep the knee over the ankle joints so that you're not over flexing the knee. You can still use that inhale to the center, exhale, letting go of any tension you might be holding in the spine. And then we're going to go into the swimming dragon movement. Imagine your spine moving like a snake or a serpent. So the spine is sort of leading the movement and then the arms just mirror that, they follow it. And just listen to your body today. So imagine your little tailbone wiggling, that little triangular bone wiggling from side to side, like a dragon's tail. And then the sacrum bone, and then the 5 lumbar vertebrae, the 12 thoracic vertebrae, and then the neck, allowing it to just follow. And then you might want to go a little bit further one way or the other way. You might want to go higher or lower, faster or slower. Close your eyes. What does your spine need today? One side might move more easily. Breathe into those areas that feel a little bit tight. And then go all the way up, all the way back down again. Really good exercise for longevity. They say in Qigong that Qigong adds life to years and years to life. All the way up again. Stretching up, up, up. Stretching up and then just bringing the arms back down. We'll just do a little bit of shaking. So activating the 5 pumps, bending at the knees as much as is comfortable for you. Inhale, exhale. The arms of the second 2 pumps, so letting the elbows bounce. And then the 5th pump is the spine itself. So letting the tailbone, that little triangular coccyx bone, go down towards the earth like an antennae, connecting us with the earth energy. Chin tucked in, open the back of the neck, the jade pillow where the cranial base is. And then the crown of the head is directed up towards the sky. Okay, big bounce now. Lean forward at the hips. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Really let go of any tension in your joints, the neck, the shoulders. Just imagine that tension going down the arms into the earth, down the legs, into the feet. You might want to go to the side a little bit, the other side. Back to the center, up more upright and more of a little jiggly shake. Tune into any areas. Again, scan yourself from your head to your toes. Where am I feeling tension? Breathe into that area. The mind leads the chi. Where you take your attention, the chi will follow. Then the blood flow goes there. And you're communicating with your body. What's your body trying to tell you? Well, sometimes just paying attention allows the energy to release. So slowing it down, slowing it down. Just come into stillness for a moment. Just tune into yourself, scan yourself from your head to your toes. How are you feeling? Perhaps you really notice your energy body now. Inhaling, feeling the belly expand, exhale. And now we'll move into our flowing movements. We're going to do as much of Tai Chi Shibashi this morning as we can. It's a lovely flow of 18 moves, except we'll do turning to the side, so it'll be 21 moves. So with this one, we start with a lovely move, just opening the flow. Inhaling, floating the hands up. Exhaling, floating the hands down. We do each movement 6 times. Keep the breath deep and soft and slow, and just let the chi move you. Effortless flow. We're now entering what they say in Qigong, the Qigong state or flow state. No resistance, moving like nature. Inhale, float the hands up, exhale down. The next one's called broadening the chest. Float the hands up to shoulder height. Expand between the hands at the front of the chest. Back to shoulder width and back down. Inhale, floating up. Expand at the front. Keep the back open, so we're not pulling the shoulder blades together. All the widening is happening. Imagine your heart opening like a beautiful flower. Inhale. Keep the breathing deep and soft and slow. Shift the weight to your left. Raise your left arm over the head, the other hand out to the side. Shift the weight, other hand comes up and over. Shift the weight, dancing with rainbows. Inhaling, exhaling. And then as we find the movement, you get to the point where you don't need to stop between one side and the other. You're just gently flowing from one side to the other. Imagine a rainbow between the hands. So although you can feel energy between the 2 palms. And then floating the hands down, separating the clouds, one arm in front of the other, not touching. Inhale, arms come up, keep your shoulders nice and relaxed. Exhale, floating down, cross the other way. Inhaling, exhaling, separating the clouds. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. this one hand goes behind, and then the other hand turns, and it's called turning the waist, pushing the arms, turning the waist. So inhale, arms open, exhaling. Your left hand slides across the right arm, spiral, turn the hands, turning from the waist and rolling the arms. And the hand just comes to the center, opens, expands to the universe. Float the hands down. So go into your right side, holding a ball. Imagine a ball of the sun in your palm. Push up from the back leg onto the toes. Inhaling, stretching up towards the sky. Exhaling down. Inhaling, spiraling up through the back leg, stretching up that spiral line. Exhaling down. Inhaling, exhaling. And then we go from holding the sun to holding the moon, holding a full moon between your hands, spiraling up towards your left side, up, up, up. And the lower hand faces the armpit, and then coming down to the center. Inhale, bringing the full moon up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Floating the hands down, hands in little loose fists at the side. Inhaling, one palm crosses the midline, push, push, push. Back to the center. Inhaling, exhaling, push away through the center of the palm and from the waist. Inhaling, exhaling, push in the center. Floating the hands back down. One hand facing the chest, and then the other hand facing the belly. Turn from the hips and the waist towards the top hand, playing with clouds. So inhale in one direction, swap the hands, and then float in the hands in the other direction. Imagine that you are the mountain and the clouds are just floating side to side across the mountain. The clouds representing your emotions, energy and motion, just floating, not defining who you are, reminding us to be stable like the mountain. Inhale, exhale. And then just coming back to a ball of chi at your center, rubbing your hands together. Expanding the hands, feeling a ball of energy between your hands. Exhaling, bringing the hands closer together, or exhale as you breathe, as you pull your hands apart. Okay, we're going to pull down the heavens to the fixed direction. Inhaling, open the palms up either side. Exhaling, turning from the hips away. Bringing your hands up to the universe and back down. Inhaling, pulling up the earth energy. Exhaling, turn. One hand in front, one hand behind. Expand your mind in front and in behind you. Bringing your arms up. Connect with the universe above you, back to the center and down. Inhale, pulling up the earth energy. Connect with the universe above you, in front and behind, above you. The earth and the universe below the earth. Inhaling, floating up. Holding one hand underneath your belly, the other hand circles behind you. Inhaling, and then just bringing the energy all the way back to your center. Hook that hand below the belly button. Inhale. Expand your other arm behind you. Bring that hand down the midline, centering the energy. You're just bringing all the energy that you've activated, generated, and flowed through your body back to the center, back to the lower dantian. Restoring so that you can use it during the day as you need to. Keep your mind clear, your emotions calm. Inhaling. And then one hand over the belly, the other hand feel the energy in, feet together, make your connection with the earth again, standing like a tree, bamboo in the wind, feeling connected to the earth below, the universe above, your spine aligned. 3 deep breaths into your belly, just checking with how you're feeling now. Check your physical body, scan from your head to your toes. Energy body, any wisdom that your body has shared with you. And then hands in prayer position, just gratitude. There's something in your body today, something that you're grateful for in your life. Inhaling gratitude and exhaling love. And sending that chi out to anyone who might need it today. Inhaling gratitude, exhaling love. Thank you for joining us for Friday morning Qigong. I will just say bye-bye to the ladies that are here and hopefully see you next week. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.